Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
What is going on, everybody? RB here. Billy Take with RB. What is going on? Back again. Second of a back-to-back. Another Sixers live play-by-play. Day 684 million of playing teams without their players. End of the season stretch and blah, 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 blah. Sixers leading the East by 3 whole games, man. 46-21 on the season. Going up against the Detroit Pistons, 20-47. Shout out to everybody in the chat. All the great channel members, all the great mods. I see my guy Seth up in here. Ben, Adi, what's going on? Will, what's up, my guy? Appreciate you being in here. Shane, Scott Lawrence, what's up, bro? Clips, Kane. What's going on, everybody in the chat? What's going on, man? Didn't think I was doing this for a second. But, you know, again, the Fire Take Nation motivates me, man. You guys are amazing. And here we are back at it again. Here we are. And I would like to start. Oh, and by the way, you know, every platform you can find me, man. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Hit that pin link in the chat. Go sub up the second channel and let me know when you do so I can shout you out. And I would like to start this off by reading the Detroit Pistons injury report, because honestly I was laughing out loud earlier today. Like, it just gets even better each and every game. Like, I know players are going to sit against us and I know we're going to sit, but today was pretty funny, man. First and foremost, I want to shout out my man Rob Wagaman in the chat. Great channel member. Thank you for coming in and supporting the channel, man. Thank you for the $2 donation. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, and I appreciate everybody that supports the channel. But as of earlier today, as I'm reading from Keith Pompey's Twitter, had him on the channel before, this is the injury report for the Detroit Pistons. So, Hamidou Diallo out for personal reasons. Josh Jackson out with tooth surgery. Rodney Magruder out with a right elbow sprain. Dennis Smith Jr. out with left knee soreness. Wayne Ellington, questionable with a calf strain. Jeremy Grant, questionable with right knee soreness. Corey Joseph, questionable with left ankle soreness. So that is the I was really dying when I saw tooth surgery. I'm like, all right. That bum Josh Jackson. Remember, he was trying to talk smack to us earlier in the year? Where'd that get you, Josh Jackson? Where'd it get you? As for the Philadelphia 76ers, Ben Simmons out with this one with back tightness. Seth Curry with left hip recovery, and Furkan Korkmaz still out with the ankle sprain. And that's where we're at, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel, man. We're going to do every Sixers playoff game. We got a lot of good stuff coming, man. Shout out to Aaron Spring coming in with a $2 donation. Thank you so much, man. Says, I went to that game yesterday and boy was I scared. Well, let me tell you, Aaron, was I scared? No. Was I frustrated? Yeah. And, you know, I was frustrated with this team, but then I also realized, like, that's not going to happen in the playoffs. We're not going to play our full bench lineup at the same time and this and that. And we're kind of losing a little focus here, which I don't like. You know, it's a bad habit to get into that before the playoffs. And at the same time, we're on a 7-game win streak, so it's kind of weird to look at. But what I was more frustrated with was some of these delusional Sixers fans, man. They call themselves Sixers fans, but in reality, they probably have never been to Philadelphia. They don't know what the culture is like, and they probably don't watch the games. You know what I mean? Like, I know, we missed a couple streams, but I've been here every single game watching this team. I always watch this team. Like, you have to watch them night in, night out to know what we're talking about. So, I'm just not even going to read the chat a lot, to be honest, because like I said before, these stand boys are just set in their ways. They're set in stone, and the playoffs are going to tell the whole story, however things go. We cannot put any stock into these games. It's a bad habit to try to get, it's a bad habit to get into when you're blowing leads against the New Orleans Pelicans without their top players, without all these other bum teams without their top. It's a bad habit. But do I think we can evaluate this game and say it's going to correlate to the playoffs? No, because these games overall are just trash right now. Like nobody's trying. We're not playing defense. We're not going for rebounds. So I'm glad you were at the game, and I would have been pissed, man. The fact that we let them come right back in, it was annoying. But but yeah, man. I don't know what else to say. We're 3 games up. I think if we win a couple more and the Nets lose, we're going to clinch the #1 seed. Then hopefully we can rest the last couple games of the season. The play-in tournament is going to be interesting. By the way, guys, I do want to apologize. I was completely wrong about the play-in tournament. I thought the same rules were going to apply as last year, just with an extra team. I was completely wrong. So let me go ahead and try to explain this to you guys as to how it is going to work. Because to be quite honest with you, it is very, very stupid. But basically, so you have the 7, 8, 9, and 10 seeds, right? So first the 9 and 10 seeds play. Actually, hold on. Let me talk about the starters here. For the Sixers, the starters are Tyrese Maxey, Matisse Thybulle, Danny Green, Tobias, and Joel. And for the Pistons, Corey Joseph, Wayne Ellington, Sadiq Bey, Jeremy Grant, and Mason Plumlee. So it's not going to be a really easy game. You know, they might try to grind it out. So we will see what happens. But really quickly, this is how the play-in tournament works. So the 9 and 10 seeds play. The loser of that is out. The winner plays the loser of the 7 and 8 seeds. So the 7 and 8 seeds play. The 9 and 10 seeds play. Whoever loses in the 9 and 10 seed game is out. Whoever loses in the 7 and 8 seed game plays the winner of the 9 and 10 seed game. So essentially, if the 7 seed were to lose, and if they were to lose again, they would be out of the playoffs, which is, it's asinine to me. It's like, so if I'm the 7 seed, I have a much better record, and I lose against the 8 seed in a play-in tournament, and then I lose against the other team that wins in the other game, then I'm out of the playoffs. It makes no sense. It's stupid. It's a money thing, but there are some games that matter now because of it. So, that's my best explanation of it. It's very confusing and it's so stupid in my opinion, but that's how it is. The Pistons won the tip. Mason Plumlee trying to go behind the back on Joel. He's going to lose the ball. Just you know. Mason Plumlee trying to go behind the back. Shout out to Joel for playing this game. I didn't think he would, but he's tough, man. He's tough. Came out and balled last night, 35, and he's going to put in the first 2 of the game here on Mason Plumlee. And the 3 from the Pistons is off to start the game. Tobias Harris off the bounce, going to miss his first shot. Pistons essentially playing for nothing. They're actually playing for a draft spot, so. Plumlee wide open from mid-range. He's going to miss the shot. Thybulle up top with the ball. He's going to give it to Embiid. Embiid one-on-one. He's got Plumlee. 5 on the shot clock. Embiid fading. And he is going to miss. Here comes Sadiq Bey. And that was, I think that was Ellington who missed. And Sadiq Bey gets the rebound. He's going to miss the 3 as well. So, man. Pistons out to an 0 for 4 start. And 1 Tobias Harris. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tobias Harris. Dribble drive. Drawing contact on Sadiq Bey and getting the and 1. Let's go, man. He's going to put it in, and the Sixers off to a 5-0 lead here at the Wells Fargo. Shout out to all in the chat. Everybody smash that like, man, as you come in. Joseph to Grant. Grant the 3, it's off. If there are Detroit Pistons fans in the chat, I'm still confused on why the hell Wayne Ellington didn't get traded, as Tobias laying in a 2. You know, you got rid of DeLon Wright. Wayne Ellington's going to be a free agent. Why the heck did you not trade that guy for a second-round pick? It makes no sense at all. He's having one of his best seasons, and, you know, it seemed like the Sixers could have used him, so. Here's Plumlee going to spin in the post, and he is going to finish 4-2. The Sixers split with the Pistons earlier this season. They're just one of them gritty teams, so. Glad to see Maxey and Thybulle get some extended run. Maxey going to float it up one hand, and that is good. Sixers fan, what's going on, bro? Yeah, man, I want to see Thybulle. Look at this steal from Matisse, and he's going to slam it down the other end. The kid is, I mean, there's nothing more I could say, man. Dwayne Casey with a timeout. There's nothing more I can say about Matisse, man. You know, every night this guy is just amazing. I know it's against a bum team, but wow. Great vision. Stealing a slam down the other end. Matisse Thybulle is that dude, man. He's going to be very, very special. I'm glad him and Maxey are getting some extended run tonight. Phenom Goliath says, I want to see Thybulle have a breakout offensive game. I'd love to see him shoot a couple threes. You know what I mean? Now's the time. Now's the time. So, Thybulle already off to a great start, man. You got to love it. You got to love it. I doubt we'll have any Detroit fans in the chat. You know, earlier they were all coming in toxic, but now they came to a realization that they stink. It's okay, though. Again, I'm still pissed off though that they did not trade Wayne Ellington. Team like Philly could have used it, so. Shout out to everybody in the chat though. We got 175 up in here, man. Hope everybody's having a good day. We are here, the Pistons without a lot of their players, Sixers without Ben and Seth and Furkan. And this is how we're rocking tonight, man. Joel and Toby got to get it done. We're off to a good start. Kane says, I love how the bench reacts to everything. I love it, man. The energy, if you guys see the pregame videos, they're always getting hype. I love it. Love it, love it. Sarah, what's going on? Phillies Prince, for real. Aaron says, I love Tease and Maxey. I love him too, man. Maxey's got a bright future, and so does Tease, man. If he, I'm telling you, if he, you know, continues to learn how to put on the floor, and if he just keeps on shooting, man, and getting better, which I am seeing little by little, he's going to be really special. Rob Henderson says, I'm at the game, and Matisse is a beast. Shout out to Rob, man, for tuning into the stream while he's at the game, man. I love it. I love it. Sixers Uruguay fan, what's going on, my guy? Great channel member says, don't trade Matisse, never. I'm not trading Matisse ever, man. He is not on the table for me at all. I'll continue to preach that. I think he is he's got a lot of upside. A lot of upside. Marky, what's going on? Says Matisse added already, for real. Secret Underdog, my guy, what's going on, bro? What's good? What's good? I can't believe I'm doing this right now, man. But you guys got to pump this to 100 likes, man. Plumlee up top. The Pistons not doing well to start. Here's Grant, and Grant is going to lay it in 4-2. Got a big contract. They got a lot of work to do in Detroit, man, to build that team. Here comes Tobias off the screen. He's got Grant one-on-one now. Embiid. Going to give it to Danny Green. Danny Green, 6 on the shot clock. Back to Embiid. Embiid posting up one-on-one. He's fading off a foot, and that is good for Joel Embiid. And I want to say something, too, because those delusional fans last night, oh, the Sixers haven't been playing a lot of minutes. When you blow leads in 3 straight games, Do I think it's going to correlate to the playoffs? No, I don't. But you don't want your guys like Joel to continue playing extra minutes when they don't need to. And that's a valid point. So, the little fanboys that can't, have any criticism, just keep that in mind. Okay? I'm telling you, it'll have an impact eventually. So, I want Joel to get out of the game by the third quarter tonight. And Jeremy Grant's going to get fouled going to the rack. He's going to the line for 2. Modern says, can we appreciate the fact RB takes time out of his day to bring the game for our entertainment? Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm here for the Fire Take Nation. That's literally why I'm here. If I was not watching this, if I was not on the stream, I would not be watching this game. That is 100% fact. I'm here for the Fire Take Nation. Kia, what's going on? Clicks, his Raptors fan, just came to say you're doing great things. Hey, thank you so much, man. Shout out to you for being a respectful Raptors fan, and thank you for being in here, man. I appreciate it. Man. And Grant is going to miss at the line. He says the next Jimmy Butler. Dang. That's a home of the hottest take type of take. And Maxey in the corner for 3. And that is going to rim out. But it looked nice, man. It looked nice. Keep on taking these shots. And here's the 3 from Ellington. That's going to be off. Here come the Sixers. Maxey bringing it down. Full pace over to Tobias off 1 foot. And that is going to be good for Tobias Harris. Spinning in motion, baby, and floating it up. And Matisse Thybulle with another steal. Oh, my gosh. Maxey ooping it and Tease. Oh! He couldn't handle the alley-oop, but what a steal. Come on, Tease. Come on, baby. He knows he wants that back. He's going to get another chance. Don't worry. Yo. That's crazy. Tease with 2 steals already. And the Pistons, 7 on the shot clock. Ball into the backcourt. They get it back. 4-3. Sadiq Bey driving, floating, and that is off by 4 feet to the right. And here come the Sixers. Embiid all the way. It's going to be an offensive foul. He'll help Plumlee up. Embiid didn't like the call, but it is what it is. Always says I watch every game from the 10-win season. That's because you're a real one, bro. And if you're in the chat right now, drop some blue and red, drop some yes sirs, man, because you are a diehard fan, man. Plumlee going up for 2, and that is going to be good off the jump shot. Chris says, thanks for streaming. I was hopeful I can't watch it on TV. I'm out at dinner. Have a good dinner, my guy. Can I get an air horn? I want to shake peeps. Well, let's get it to 100 likes, man. We got 220 in the chat. We got 80 likes, man. You know what I mean? It's not adding up. And Embiid's going to get fouled. He's going to the line for 2. Johnny, what's going on, my man? Luca Rosano in the chat. What is going on, my guy? Shout out to Luca. One of the greatest content creators in the community, man. Big inspiration. That is my dude. Go sub him up if you haven't yet. I know we hate the Toronto Raptors, but that man keeps it real. He keeps it 100 all the time. And I appreciate him, man. Great. Not only a great content creator, but a great dude as well. He's a great dude, man. So, sub him up right now. He's at like 22.3K, I think. He's great, man. Sub him up. Sub him up. And, hey, if the Raptors somehow, some way end up beating the Sixers, you know me and him are going to have to collab multiple times for that series. But who knows, man? I think the Raps are in between tanking and making a playoff push. So shout out to all the great content creators in the NBA community. Grant going to get fouled on the jump shot, and a lot of whistles in this first quarter, man. Making it slower than it has to be. D-Rock says, what's up, guys? Sixers fan from Louisiana. Almost got beat up when we beat the Pelicans last night. Let's go. Shout out to D-Rock, man. Holding it down in Louisiana. Can you stream the video? I don't have NBA TV. Unfortunately, I cannot. I'm watching on NBC Sports Philadelphia, but I cannot do the copyright, so I can only commentate the game. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Scott, my guy, what's going on, bro? Says hit the like button. Everybody pound that like. Maxey gonna drive with the left. Embiid tipped it in. That was definitely offensive interference, but they did not call it. So as of right now, the bucket will stand. They might overturn that. Plumlee in the post going to kick it out. Grant up top, driving, kicking. Thybulle with a third steal. Oh my gosh, dude. 3 in the first half of the first quarter. I cannot stress enough how special this dude is. Thybulle going to go off the float. Wow, dude. Thybulle has 3 steals already. And another steal by the Sixers. And here they come. Embiid to Danny. Oh, and Danny's going to get blocked from behind. Nice block by Saddiq Bey, my guy from Villanova. Plumlee, a nice pass. And Bey is going to throw it down for 2. Dude, Thybulle is unreal. He's just crazy. There's going to be a timeout on the floor by Doc Rivers. The Sixers leading it by 10. Wow. Let me go ahead and tweet out about Thybulle, man, because he's special. If you guys have not yet, man, hit the like on the stream. If you're enjoying it, hit the subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Hit the pin link in the chat and sub up the second channel. What's going on, everybody? Sarah says, I appreciate these streams because I'm not in Philly, so there's a great place to catch the action and see the fan reaction. Shout out to you, Sarah. Shout out to you. Warren says these streams are more entertaining than the actual games. Well, you think you've seen a lot, man. Wait till the playoffs, bro, because we are gearing up here. I'm ready. I am ready. In our first season of, I guess, doing this, it's been a lot of fun, but the playoffs are going to be crazy, man. They're going to be crazy. Big Pun says, what's your thoughts on how the West is shaping up? Who do you think's coming out? I honestly don't know. I think there's a lot of wild cards, man. The Lakers are probably going to be in the playoff game, or the what's it called? The play-in game. So we'll see, man. I don't know. Eric says, what do you think of reports of Lillard maybe wanting to move? I think he needs to. I just don't. I think the Blazers have to come to a realization that they got to trade one of them in terms of Lillard or McCollum and get a forward, man. Or a big man. So I would take Dame any day of the week. If Dame comes here, this team is a title favorite, and I'm saying that in all honesty. It's just being honest. Dame and Embiid, man. You guys are just tuning in, man. 7 minutes of play. Thybulle with 3 steals already. It's crazy, man. Crazy. No Ben, no Curry, no Korkmaz, but Maxey and Thybulle get an extended run. Here's Tobias. Catch and shoot. It's going to be off. Nice shot, though. Dwight Howard in this game as well as George Hill now in. Here comes Ellington off the bounce, and he's going to oop it up for Plumlee, and that is good. Barry says, thanks for doing what you do. I feel like I'm sitting in the front row. Shout out to you, Barry. Thank you, man. Maxey on the wing. Going to give it to Danny Green. Danny, and that is going to be stolen by Plumlee. And Danny Green with the chase down block. Joseph going to miss the three. Danny Green, that is how you stay on a play, baby. He throws a terrible pass and he blocks Plumlee, man. Beautiful. Danny for three, and that is not how you shoot a shot. But the Pistons kind of playing a little bit of zone here, trying to mess with us. Grant up for two, and that's good. Shout out to Chris coming in with a $5 donation. Thank you so much, my man. He says Tease might already be the best perimeter defender in the league. RB, your thoughts? I agree, bro. He's got to be one of the best. Tobias to Dwight for the oop, and that is good. No doubt about it. Matisse Thybulle, remember what I told you guys weeks ago? Like, not a lot of people know about him outside except for Philly, but now his name's starting to garner recognition, right? 5th on the Defensive Player of the Year list with 20 minutes a game played. Matisse Thybulle may be one of the best defenders in the league, not even just perimeter defender, in my opinion. Like, he is that good. And within a couple years, as he continues to grow, I mean, it is scary for the league. If this guy gets a jump shot, he can be a 3-and-D player. And he can get up too. So if he starts putting on the floor, it's just going to be scary. Scary. Tobias going to finish a 2 with the left, and the Sixers lead it by 10. But yeah, I'm not trading Matisse Thybulle for anything. He's not on the table at all. I'm sorry. Look at this putback, look at Danny put this block off the backboard. Wow. Here comes Shake Milton in for Danny Green. Shake has been playing very inconsistent. I'm worried about him for the playoffs. I'm worried if he's even going to get minutes or not. So we will see. We will see. And an offensive foul on Dwight Howard. What's new, man? What's new? Every single game. Paolo, what's going on? Shane, what's good? Danny said, get that out of here for real, man. Here's Isaiah Stewart, the rookie, one of them that they got in the first round. And the rookie, Killian Hayes, is in the game, and he's going to get blocked. They got a lot of young talent, but they got to put it together, man. George Hill coming around the screen. He's going to float it up. That is off. George Hill going to get his own rebound, though. Oh, Mike Scott's in the game as well. Did you guys hear did you hear Doc Rivers' explanation for putting Mike Scott in over Tyrese Maxey yesterday? He said because the Pelicans had more height. Like, okay, so what? I'd rather put in a guy that can score rather than a guy who's 6'10". You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why Scott continues to play. I hope he doesn't see the playoffs though. Maxey off the bounce and one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at Maxey. As we were just talking about it, he's coming off the bounce. That floater, if that continues to develop, man, it's going to be really special. Nice bucket by Tyrese. And the and one is going to go in. It rimmed around a couple times. This all-bench lineup just kills me. We're not going to see it in the playoffs, though. Here's Killian Hayes, the 7th overall pick out of France. Going to give it in the corner to Ellington for 3. That's going to be off. And Dwight comes down with the board. Maxey up to Mike Scott. I remember Mike Scott last night tried to dribble off the bounce and float it up. It was the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Guess he's just filling some minutes right now. George Hill going to give to Maxey. And Howard's going to get fouled by Stewart down low. George Hill's going to get Shake's minutes. Yeah, George Hill's definitely going to play a good amount of minutes in the playoffs. I liked how Doc experimented with that lineup last night, the starters with George Hill as well. But yeah, man, everybody smash that like right now. We got 230 in the chat. We just hit 100 likes, so we got to hit the air horn for the one time. Let me get a yes, sir, in the chat, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Let's go, man. Peter says, stop hanging stuff on your own players. You're an idiot, bro. Like, you're straight up an idiot, bro. After your comments last night, I know what type of fan you are. I don't need to respond to you anymore. And that comment you had last night about us Americans don't... Yeah, come to Philadelphia, bro. You'll see how the sports culture is. Take the poster off your wall. Take the blinders off, bro. See it for what it is. You're allowed to have criticism and like your team, bro. Jeremy Grant going to lay it in for 2. Sixers lead it by 13. Shake coming around the screen. He's going to drive and float it up for 2. 15-point lead. And Grant's going to get fouled by Shake Milton. Yes, sir's in the chat, baby. Everybody hit that like, hit that subscribe. Rick Bennett, my man, what's going on? Clips, what's good, bro? What's good, my guy? Nate Campbell, what's going on, bro? Rob Wagaman, my dude, what's up? How many more games after this? What, 3 or 4, I think? 4 more after this. Isaiah Stewart open for 3. That's going to be off to the right. Tyrese Maxey going to drive, spinning, giving it to Dwight, pulling up for the jumper, and that is wet. You see that, Peter Nutt? You see that? It's not hard, bro. Woo! Dwight Howard, baby. Knocking down the jump shot, and Maxey's going to pluck Stewart. Sixers defense is actually stepping up tonight. I guess they didn't want to, they don't want a chance like yesterday. 6, 5, 4, Shake. Coming around the screen to George Hill. Another screen. Floating it. And that's going to be at the end of the first quarter. The Sixers lead it by 17 points. 34-17. Beautiful first quarter. Tobias leading with 11. Joel behind him with 8. Thybulle with 3 steals. And Maxey and Dwight playing well as well. Chris says, thank you, Grandma spilled her drink. Shout out to you, Chris. I'm in Melbourne, Australia, which is considered the sporting capital of the world. We don't hang it on players. Well, you guys don't know what Philadelphia is like, man. I understand a lot of people in Australia, they love Ben Simmons. I get it. I love Ben as well. Criticism is allowed, man. It's what sports are about. It's about debating, you know what I mean? So what's going on, everybody? Yeah, John, shout out to all the mothers, man. I know we're not going to be on the stream tomorrow, so happy Mother's Day in advance to all the great mothers. I hope you guys spend time with your mothers and do something nice, you know what I mean? How many dubs do we need to clinch the first seed? I think we need to win. I'm not exactly sure, but I think we need to win 2 more games, and I think the Nets need to lose. But it depends on what the Nets do. Do they play tonight? Let me see. So the Nets play at 10 p.m. against the Nuggets. That's not going to be an easy game, so see what happens. Andy says Matisse is a beast. No doubt about it. Matisse is crazy, man. 3 steals in the first 7 minutes. Guess we can't have criticism. Yeah, Secret Underdog, like, I appreciate people like you, man. And, it's just come to a point. I just don't have time for the goofies. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here to give my opinions. That's what I've done through the entire time I've had this channel. I support my guys. I support them heavy. But, we're allowed to criticize. You know what I mean? I'm trying to win a championship. So, we're allowed to have criticism. So, There's pure haters, there's pure fanboys, and then there's people in between that can see both sides. You know what I mean? Michael Wazowski, what's going on, bro? Mary, what's going on? What are we supposed to say? Mike Scott just missed 7 shots. Exactly, bro. You just can't acknowledge the fanboys anymore. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Sometimes we do overly criticize, but everyone I mean, it's fair. You know what I mean? Scott gonna hit the wide open 3. Look, it's fair, man. This is Philadelphia. Guys openly say, I want to play for Philadelphia because they let us hear it when we're doing bad. So they keep us honest. And Isaiah Joe's going to come in for the first time, so we're already getting deep into the rotation. Here's the 3 from that dude I said looks like a local frat boy earlier this year. I forget his name, though. What's his name again? Mike Scott going to go off the bounce, and that is good. What's that dude's name, man? Frank Jackson. Here's Killian Hayes and George Hill going to get a steal and then get fouled after it. Rasheed, what's going on, my guy? Peter says, I can't wait till Simmons goes to the Lakers. Yeah, hopefully you go with him. Hopefully you go with him. George Hill up top. George Hill going to come around a screen. He's going to drive all the way. And that was definitely goaltending. They did not call it. And Dwight is going to get blocked. And here comes Frank Jackson. And the lay from Dumboya. And that's going to be good. Shake going to give it to Mike Scott. Scott threading the needle and he's getting fouled. Mike Scott, the Hive will say he's back, but he's not. The way these fanboys are about Ben is how I am when it comes to AI. I don't allow any slander. I mean, what is there to slander, though? Like, dude might go down as one of the best, you know, well, definitely the best, shortest player of all time, right? He plays with heart, plays with grit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, you know, I'm sure there were bad nights as well where people were on AI's ass. You know what I mean? But he came out every night and he played his ass off. So, just how it is, you know? We can criticize other people, right? I've criticized Tobias. I've criticized almost every player on this team. I've criticized Doc, but other people do as well. But we don't get labeled those kind of haters, right? Like I said, there's just no winning against the fanboys. So I've given it up. I'm ready to win a chip. So, and if that doesn't happen, I'm sure Daryl Morey will do something about it. Pistons going to miss 2 threes, and here come the Sixers. Running George Hill, Shake Milton, Isaiah Joe, Mike Scott, and Dwight. And it's going to be stolen by the Pistons. I'm really getting frustrated with Shake Milton. I'm really getting frustrated with him. At this point, like I said last night, I tweeted it out. He's losing all his playoff minutes. Stewart for 3. That's going to be off. Pistons can't really hit anything. George Hill in the corner. He's going to come around a screen. And he's going to get fouled. BLSG says, how's your mom doing? We're doing well, man. We're getting through. Appreciate that, BLSG. Happy Mother's Day to your mother as well. Peter says, this is Philly. That makes it extra special why Butler left. See, you just don't know Philly sports. You know what I mean? Like, no offense to you, you just don't know anything about the Sixers, right? Like, when you say things like that, it's like you lose all your credibility to even debate. So, Scott going to turn and that is off. Like, am I really supposed to sit up here and reply to people that say Jimmy Butler left because of the fan criticism? Come on, man. You don't watch the team, right? You became a fan last year. It's ridiculous. Oh, man. I can't do it with the Stan boys anymore. Isaiah Joe down low, and that's going to be out of bounds on the Pistons. Like, if you're going to try to debate or have a talk, at least know the facts. You know what I mean? At least know the facts. Jimmy Butler left because of fan criticism? I mean, when did you start watching this team? Man. It's funny. Ben's my favorite player, and I'm always criticized. Hey, you're allowed to criticize your favorite players, right? We want a generational talent in Philly. Blah, we can just keep saying the same things. We're allowed to criticize our own players. This is Philadelphia, man. We're talking about things that could propel us to being a world champion. You know what I mean? So we're allowed to. Secret says, I don't know what happened to Shake. Hope he picks it up. He's struggling, man. He looks lost. He looks like last year when he was lost in his mind. Facts, we love Jimmy. We loved every game of Jimmy. I would have gone to war for Jimmy Butler, man. Philly was the best fit for Jimmy. Definitely was, man. I miss Jimmy. I miss him a lot. But I still think we have a squad that can win when guys are playing up to their part. And, you know, my guy Aaron right here says, I think criticism is good, right? Exactly. Criticism is good. That's why players come here. They talk about it in the media. They want to be held accountable. They want to hear passion when they're doing great, and they want to hear it when they're not doing well. You know what I mean? That's what real fans do. Jameson, what's going on, bro? I'm a Braves fan. What's up? You said players want to come to Philly, but Butler left. What the hell does that have to do with anything? Like, really? What does that have to do with anything? Literally nothing. Oh, man. I just can't, you know, I just don't feel like responding to the delusion. I'm ready to make the playoffs, man. I'm ready to go on a run. So Jimmy said on JJ's podcast he didn't come back front office. Yeah, exactly. Man, it was because of Brett Brown, right? There was a lot of things, but you just can't listen to things like that. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Philly Shad coming in with a $20 donation. Shad, what's going on, my guy? Long time no talk. What's going on, bro? Let me get some dono hype in the chat, man. Show him some love. Show him some love. He says, RB, what's good, my guy? If only 4 players can come off the bench in the playoffs, who would they be? Shake is my odd man out right now. Scott off the dribble, pulling back. He's going to miss. That didn't look too bad. So George Hill, definitely. Dwight Howard, definitely. That's 7. I think there's 2 more spots. I think Thybulle is going to be used for defense. And then the last one's either going to be Shake, Maxey, or Thybulle, or Korkmaz. So Joe going to airball the 3. I think it's either Shake, Thybulle, and Dwight's going to get fouled on the rebound. He's going to the line. The last spot's either Shake, Thybulle, or Shake, Maxey, or Korkmaz. So I think George Hill, Dwight Howard, and Matisse Thybulle get in, and I think the last spot is down to those 3. I think Doc's going to try Korkmaz if he's healthy, but if he's not hitting shots, you got to pull him out. And then I wanted to go to Shake. I want Shake to get minutes, but if he keeps playing lost, like you said, he's the odd man out, man. He's definitely the odd man out. So, man, I don't know. It's going to be interesting, you know? Do we have enough scoring off the bench? I hope so. I hope so. But shout out to you for the donation, man. I really appreciate it. Thybulle's going to get pushed away by Jahlil Okafor. I mean, Jahlil Okafor is still in here, man. Shake for 3. That's going to be way off. Frank Jackson going to finish for 2 there. Shout out to my man Seth coming in with a $5 donation. Thank you so much, bro. We'll read it in 1 second. Hill coming around the screen, pulling up off the bounce. It's going to be off. Let's go, George Hill. Here comes Jackson. Hayes back to Jackson. 15 on the shot clock. Now Killian Hayes has it. Hayes into Jahlil Okafor. He's got Dwight Howard. Okafor pulling up off the dribble, and it's good. I never thought I'd see Jahlil Okafor doing that, man. Scott the Shake Milton going to drive. Pistons on a 13-2 run. Thybulle going to give to George Hill. George Hill driving. Giving it to Mike Scott. Scott dumping it to Howard, and he's going to slam it down for 2. Seth says he definitely hasn't been watching since AI, Aaron McKee, and Theo Ratcliffe. We hold players accountable here in Philly. That's why players want to be great and come here. I agree, bro. I agree. You could tell this dude hasn't been watching past another year. You know what I mean? He hasn't been watching for more than a year. It is what it is. But yeah, man. Every guy in every Philly sports says it. You know, they come here to be held accountable. They love both sides of it from the fans. So if you're in Philly, if you've been to Philly, and you've even been to a game, you know that. But they say it out loud, you know what I mean? So you can just tell who watches the teams. But thank you for the donation, bro. And shout out to everybody in here, man. 250 in the chat. Can't believe 250 are in here watching this with me, man. Shout out to you guys. Let's get it to 200 likes. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. But yeah, they booed Jahlil Okafor. I can't even hear it, but that's funny. You got Okafor on Embiid here. Philly Trees, my guy, what's going on, bro? Can you change the bench players in the playoffs? Yeah, you can. But you can do it each series, like, depending who's active. And an offensive foul on Frank Jackson here, the young cat. With the hair flowing everywhere. He's going to run over George Hill, and it's a foul. Man. I went to an Australian rules football game. Again, what the hell does that have to do with anything? That is not the NBA, bro. I don't even know why I keep responding to you. Embiid going up one hand, and that is good. He wanted to push on Okafor. They're talking smack to each other. Shut up, Jahlil. Killian Hayes going to give it to a cutting Dumboya. Going up in the post, and one. Going to be a foul on Danny Green. Samaj 215, what's going on? This better not be like last night. Who knows? Seems like it every game, you know? And a free throw is going to be going. It is now down to an 8-point lead. Pistons are trimming it here. They're on a 20-6 run. 5:15 to go here in the second quarter. And a foul on Jahlil Okafor, as he cannot handle Joel Embiid. Did you see the Jazz with a full house of fans? Yeah, it was nice, you know. I went to an Australian football game. I know yeah, exactly, Secret. I know. It's like, what are you saying, bro? I went to an Australian football game. Now I know what Philly culture's like. Okay. Simmons and Curry on the bench tonight, not playing in this one. You're hanging it on past players who get. I don't even know what you're saying anymore, Peter Nutt. I don't even know what you're saying anymore, bro. Like, you just don't even make sense of this. I'm not gonna respond to you. I'm gonna make that my mission, no matter how delusional you get. I just don't got the energy. I don't even care about this game right now, to be honest. And you got people making. It's just sad that, like, you know, because we have a really good fan base. We have a very passionate Philly fan base, and it's like, you just find the outliers sometimes. Shout out to the great channel members in here, man. The great mods. Sixers up 10. Embiid one-on-one in the post. And he's going to get fouled again by Okafor, who cannot hold his lunch money. Okafor's got what? 3 fouls now? 2 fouls? Stewart's got 3 fouls. And Embiid is going to knock down the first free throw. Shout out to the members, man. Yo, we're in the process of designing the Fire Take merch. Can't wait to drop it, man. Hopefully we'll be here before the playoffs. I can't wait, man. The merch is going to be crazy. No doubt about it. Killian Hayes up top. Going to come around the screen. Out to Dumboya. And he is going to walk. That is a travel. Going the other way. Just trying to get through this game and get a dub, man. That's it. That's it. Embiid one-on-one. Gonna pull up, and the jumper is good. Yes, sir. Plumlee gonna give to Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes gonna drive. Jackson. And the 2 is going to be off. Here come the Sixers. Maxey into Tobias. And he is going to get fouled. If I could have any current ex-Sixer on the team, it would be Butler. I love Jimmy Butler, man. Love Jimmy Butler. My Lakers are doing trash here, trying to take my mind off it. What's going on, baller boy? We don't wear our hats back the front. Australia trying to look like a gangster. Yeah, it's looking like a gangster. Okay. I could tell you never been to the U.S., bro. About to just get you out of here, to be honest. Here's a tip for life, too. Get it out of your throat. You know what I mean? Thank you for the view as well. Like someone said before, your last name describes it, bro. One of the mods, get his weird ass out of here. And that's going to be a timeout on the floor. Sixers leading it by 15. My birthday's in 2 weeks, and I'm getting a Devontae Smith jersey. Shout out to you, bro. You were in your bag last night, RB. I was just, you know, like the game, I said I wasn't even going to get like ecstatic about the game, but it's more delusional ass fans like Peter, you know what I mean, that are just idiots. And I just, you know what the thing is, man, like to be completely honest, as a small content creator, like we're still trying to build this community, right? And I really don't view myself as like, I've never viewed myself as like some big dude or nothing. Like, I just view myself as a regular dude talking sports. You know what I mean? And I'm that dude, like, we're hanging out, we're going to the bar, we're going out to eat or something. Like, I'm talking, I'm debating. You know what I mean? But I just got to realize, and DJ said this the other day, and I completely agree with him. And he does the same thing. Like, we're still new. We've only been doing this for like a year and a half. And I got to stop letting myself get in between, you know what I mean? I gotta stop letting myself get engaged into these conversations with people that just don't know anything. Like I'm always down for a debate, you know what I mean? I love a conversation when people respectfully debate, man. I love it. I love it. That's the beautiful thing about sports, you know what I mean? Nobody's right. We just have our opinions. But you you know, I just don't view my, like, we're just all Sixers fans watching the game. You know what I mean? We're having fun. As much as this channel is me, it's you guys as well. So I love the space. But yeah, man, I just got to stop paying attention to it. Because like I said, there's just no winning when it comes to fanboys, you know? Shout out to my man Miguel Edwards coming in with a $5 donation. Great channel member coming in, stopping by and showing some love. Thank you so much, Miguel. Thank you so much, Miguel. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you for coming in and showing some love. Dwight Howard getting the crowd hype over here. Woo! Miguel, shout out to you, bro. And speaking of the channel members, I think for the top 2 tiers, I think we're going to do discounts on the merch when it drops. Maybe even some early releases. So consider joining the Fire Take Nation, man. Plumlee's going to kick it out to Dumboya. Download a Plumlee. And he is going to lay it in for 2. Maxey going to give it to Embiid. He tried to oop it up, but did not work. But the Sixers get the rebound. Here comes the double. Embiid, nice kicking it out. Toby, Danny, Maxey off the bounce, laying. And it's going to be good for Tyrese Maxey. Plumlee going to give it to Jackson for 3, and that is going to be good. Got to ignore troll comments. Yeah, I'm going to keep getting better at it. You know what I mean? I got to realize that this is like an actual platform, and I'm going to get those kind of people, so. Danny Green off the bounce. Misses, gets the rebound, and he's going to get blocked by Plumlee. Samaj, shout out to you, bro. They are just haters, man. It is what it is. Can't wait for the playoffs. Collins85, what's going on? Great channel member and supporter of the channel. Embiid out the Maxey, back to Embiid. 5 on the shot clock. Embiid going to drive. Embiid out the Danny. Nice find. The 3 is off. Sixers up 12 with 2:14 to go. Shout out to Cat on the Moon for upgrading the membership to the Fire Take Hall of Fame. Let me get a yes, sir. Show some love in the chat. Cat on the Moon bringing in the fire. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jackson going to miss the 3. Cat on the Moon, great channel member. Thank you for upgrading to the Fire Take Hall of Fame. You will definitely be in line for the discounts when we drop the merch, so shout out to you. Fire Take Nation is strong, man. Very, very strong. Cat's a great supporter. Plumlee, nice pass. Dumboy is going to get fouled. Yo, and by the way, guys, let's just say, okay, there's going to be about a week between when the season ends and when the playoffs start. Guys, I have so many things lined up, man. I just keep generating ideas. We got roundtables coming. We got collabs coming. I'm going to do a full series preview with whoever we play. We're going to do live streams, and we're going to do a call-in show. It might be a collab. It might just be my channel. But the channel members are going to, have access to the call-ins. So shout out to all the channel members. You guys are going to have a chance to come on and give your thoughts, whether it's me and others, maybe a round table, who knows. But the call-in show is going to come before the playoffs. So someone asked me about that. Keep it on the list. Keep it on the list. 1.5 to go. Embiid in the post, going to drive. Plumlee. Wow, they really didn't call that a foul. That's crazy. Thought they were going to call that a foul. 10 on the shot clock. Cats has got to get early access to the merch. Oh yeah, definitely. We'll definitely have the higher tier of the members getting early access, discounts, all of it. Embiid stepping back for 2. And it is good. But yeah, man, I'm working with a designer right now. It's got to be fire. You know what I mean? Plumlee giving it to Dumboya. 1 minute to go in the first half. Dumboya for 3. And it's going to be off. Tobias going to give to Embiid. Embiid, Danny pumping for 3. And it is off. And here comes Lee. Going to give it to Jackson, the 3. It's off 2, 1. Thybulle, the long 3. Oh, it almost went. But that is going to end the first half. Sixers lead it by 13, 56 to 43. Not much to analyze. We're trying to get through this with a dub. I want to thank everybody for being here so far. Hit that like and hit that subscribe, man. Hit that like and hit that subscribe. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's see if we can get this to 200 likes for the grind. And we'll see if we can finally hold a lead in the second half when we come back. If you guys want to know, Joel Embiid leading with 18 points, 6 for 6 from the line, 6 for 7 from the field. Tobias with 12, 5 for 7 from the field. Maxey with 7. Thybulle with 3 steals. And Dwight Howard with 10 off the bench. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Hope everybody is doing well, and we will be back. If you guys haven't yet, hit that pin link in the chat and sub up the second channel, man. So thank you guys for being here, and we will be back. Let's see. What is going on, everybody? We are here at halftime. 56-43. When the playoffs start, I'll be talking about the games during halftime. There's just not much to talk about. Just trying to get through with a win, as we've been doing. Hope everybody's doing well. Wizards lead the Pacers 63-62 at half. Potential play-in game there. TNO, what's going on, bro? Doing all right? Getting through tonight. No Ben, no Curry. If you guys are just tuning in, no Furkan. But Embiid and Tobias leading the way. The Pistons are missing like 5 players.
And the guys, and then the Bulls. Peace.
Yo, Dwight is hilarious, dude. So now Dwight's got this little thing going on with Thybulle. He says he slaps his thighs and then he goes like that, like a bull. Dwight is funny. Chris DeMayo says Arby should do TikTok. Should I sell my soul to TikTok? Should I do it? Ray, what's going on, my man? Haters with the 3 dislikes. Of course it is, bro. Of course. It's all good, though. We got 173 likes. Hoping we can get that to 200. We can let those haters be known that we don't back down. You know what I mean? Fire Tig Nation, way too strong to back down. And if you guys are new here, we do play-by-plays for the Sixers games. We cover Sixers and Eagles. We do videos, collabs, call-ins, and we do a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? So we're about to gear up for the playoffs. And it's a boring stretch of basketball, but we're getting through. We're getting through. So... Julian, what up, my man? He says the bench is a major issue. Milton, I'm so tired of him. And can Hill actually produce some offense? I do think George Hill can run the pick and roll. I think he's getting acclimated to it very well. In terms of Shake Milton, I agree with you, bro. I don't know what is wrong with Shake Milton. His mindset is screwed. He looks like he did last year when he didn't have any confidence. You know what I mean? Shake Milton looks... He just looks lost. That's really the best way I can put it. You know, so it's very, very, very annoying. Rick says no TikTok. Vince says no. Jameson said I'm going to go watch the Braves live stream. All right, Jameson. Thanks for being in here, bro. Kyle says, how do you feel the Eagles will do this year? I view it as a rebuilding year. I think we're going to win like 5 or 6 games and try to get another, top pick and have all our picks for next year and gear up. You know how in 2016 how we did that? We went 7-9 and we still played all right. But then in 2017 we geared up, and in a couple years we went back to our full form. I think that's what we're trying to do here. I think this is going to be that gap year in between. So yeah. Mike, what's going on? Julian says that's why Maxey should play over him, Milton. Maxey shows confidence. He does. And Doc's been saying that he would be open to playing some of the young guys and the youth. I don't think he will. But Maxi's definitely deserved it. Like he's been playing well in the minutes that he's getting, and I like him getting extended minutes because he's got confidence, he's got speed, and Shake just makes bad decisions with the basketball way too many times. He's leading us in turnovers tonight. He's just been out of it, so I'm worried about the offensive production off the bench. I'm very worried about it, so. Jameson, have a good one, bro. Appreciate you being here, man. If you had to keep only one and get rid of every Philly team, who would it be? That's a hard question, bro. I don't know. I love all my Philly teams. I love them all. Dwight Howard had 10 off the bench in the first half. He had a nice jump shot, which was interesting. Adonis, what's up, my man? Thoughts on Mike Scott's play, swapping him out for B-Ball Paul? Mike Scott better not step on the floor in the playoffs. I hope he's just filling minutes. Guy can't do anything, man. It's over from Mike Scott. He just kills me every time. He's not. I don't think he'll see the rotation in the playoffs. I would hope not. Best thing about him, he has the same name as the main character from The Office, right? That's funny. That's where he'll be working soon in an office, you know what I mean? Nah, probably not. I don't know what Mike Scott will do post-basketball, but Collins says, love Sixers basketball. Appreciate you, Collins. Here we go to start the second half, and B going to turn fade, and that is good on Mason Plumlee. Can't believe the Plumlee brothers have 3. They have 3 Plumlee brothers, and only one is still playing. Embiid's got 20. Thybulle going to get another steal from Grant. That's his 4th. And Maxey going to lay. Can't finish. Unfortunate there, but another steal, the 4th from Matisse. And Grant's going to miss the 3. Why did they pay Jeremy Grant so much money? Like, Grant's a good player, but, I mean, that was a pretty huge investment. And that's pretty crazy in my opinion. Danny down low, and he's going to get fouled. Thybulle may be injured a little bit. I hope not. He's squeezing his wrist a little bit. Oh. His hand got stuck under Grant's foot. Oof. Please be all right, Tease. We need you, bro. We need you, bro. Thybulle going immediately back to the probably going to get some x-rays or something on that finger because that did not look good. Did not look good. His hand kind of bent under like that and his fingers got stepped on. Do you know the entertainer talk? Yeah, I know him. Shout out to him, man. Oh, that did not look good. That did not look good, man. Plumlee to Joseph, out to Grant for 3. It's going to be off. Is it okay if I'm a Braves fan? Yeah, we welcome all fans, man, as long as you're respectful. Danny for 3, and that's going to be good. He finally hits his first shot of the game after going 0 for 6. Danny Green was having a terrible game, finally gets on the board. Joseph out to Sadiq Bey for 3, and that's going to be good on the other end. If you guys are just tuning in, man, Thybulle back to the locker room, probably going to get x-rays. Got his fingers stood on. Sixers 2 for 12 from 3. Danny with another 3, and it's going to drop 2 in a row after an 0 for 6 start for Danny Green. You gotta love it. He's got 8 points just like that, man. 8 points. Danny loves that corner three, baby. He loves that corner three. Joseph going to finish the N1 at the line. I really, really hope Matisse is all right, and we definitely need him, man. Shake for a corner three. It's going to be off. This is why I hate these games, man, because I don't want guys like Matisse to get injured in a game that doesn't really matter. Ellington for three, and that's going to be good. He took the headband off. Came out without a headband. Wasn't doing that well in the first half. Tobias on Ellington, 1-on-1. Going to give to Embiid. Embiid pulling up for three, and that is going to be good. Wow. Wow. Embiid going to knock one down. Speaking of Ellington, was 0 for 4 with the headband, now 1 for 1 without it, and Bay's going to miss a three. Plumlee gets the rebound out to Ellington again. And that is going to be off. Embiid on the perimeter. He is posting up. He's at the elbow. He's turning, kicking it out to Tobias. Pull up three. It is off. Joseph into Plumlee. Plumlee going to turn out to Bay, and he's going to lay it in for two. Tobias around the screen, going to give the Maxey pull-up three, and that is going to be wet. Wow. Tyrese Maxey letting it fly with confidence. He looks 10 times better than Shake right now. Corey Joseph going to lay it in for two. 16-point lead for the Sixers. 8 minutes to go here in the third. Both teams scoring the ball much better here to start the second half. Tobias laying for two, misses and tips it back in himself. Corey Joseph trying to go up on Max. He's going to lose the ball out of bounds. Great defense by the young defender, man. Let's go. $18-point lead here. Sixers with 7 turnovers. Tobias, 2 Embiid. Pistons with 13 turnovers. It's a lot. 5 on the shot clock. Embiid turning, spinning over 2. Not going to get it. Grant driving on Tobias. Up and under, and that's going to be good. Tobias driving all the way, going up, and he's going to miss the layup. Here come the Pistons. Joseph to Bay for 3, and that is going to be off. Doc going to call timeout. Sixers up 16 here, almost halfway into the third quarter. Will somebody please get Danny out of Krispy Kreme straight donuts? Yeah, well, he was, and then he hit a couple threes back to back, so at least he got on the board a little bit. So much better without Ben incoming. Yeah. Going to try to look for an update here on Matisse Thybulle. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So no update yet on Matisse Thybulle, but we are waiting. I'm sure he's getting x-rays done. Interesting. Interesting. Well, very, very, very interesting, guys. Oh man, that is great. That is great. So number one, thank you for subbing to RB Reacts, bro. So I just got followed by I got unfollowed by a certain Sixers content creator. Not gonna throw any names out there, you know what I mean? But let's just say if he comes across the stream, it's okay, man. It's okay to be soft. It's okay to be soft. That's funny. Oh man. That's some funny stuff, bro. Dudes are soft in this community, man. Matisse Thybulle, we're waiting to hear back. He got his finger stepped on. So we will see what happens, man. Oh, Embiid goes down. Looking a little bit. All right, he's getting up all right. See, I want to get all these guys out of here, man. I want to get all these guys out of here. Praying for Matisse, man, no doubt. Embiid took a weird landing on that knee, man. I don't like to see that, but he's all right. Shake going to give to Danny. Danny to Maxey. Maxey to Embiid, and Embiid going to throw down for two. Ellington to Plumlee, and Plumlee going to throw it down for two. Maxey going to drive. He's going to bring it back out top. Maxey to Embiid. 5 on the shot clock. Tobias around the screen into Embiid. Embiid's going to go tumbling again. Here comes Tobias. And he's getting fouled going to the rack. Oh, man. Tobias going to knock down the first. Sixers up by 17. Oh, man. Still waiting on Matisse. He's back on the bench now. So I'm hoping he's all right. And both are going to be good at the line. Sixers up by 18. Here's the three from Jeremy Grant, and that is going to be off. Maxey on the perimeter. He's going to drive, floating, and he is fouled. B makes us an actual team. B's my man. Thybulle is good. He's back and available to go. Shout out to Matisse, man. Glad everything is all right. Glad everything is all right. What YouTube content creator Stan Simmons? One that's probably tired of hearing my opinions and unfollowed me on Twitter. And Maxey going to hit the second one at the line. Grant to Joseph, back to Grant. Grant Plumlee. Here comes Saddiq Bey off the bounce, and he's going to get fouled and one. And Bey going to knock it down at the line. It's a three-point play. Sixers up by 17 here, 80-63. 4:40 to go in the third. Maxey to Dwight. Shake into Tobias. Tobias going up for two, and it's going to be off. And Joseph going to miss, but it's tipped back in by Plumlee. Tobias crossing, giving it to Shake. Shake for three, and it is off. Here come the Pistons. Saddiq Bey going to give it up top. And a three from Ellington, and that is going to be off. Maxey coming around a screen, going to lay, and that is good for Tyrese Maxey. Bey posting up, going up, and that is blocked by Dwight. But they're going to call it a goaltending. Cruciete coming in with a $2 donation. Thank you so much. Brock Landis is mocking you and DJ Eastwood. I don't know what that means, bro. I don't know what that means. But feel free to explain. Let me know. Thank you for the donation, bro. Maxey up top. Maxey off the bounce, and the two is going to be off Shake, kicking it to Hill. Hill to Tobias. Tobias going to miss the lay. And Howard is fouled going to the line. Thank God Matisse is all right, man. So happy about that. RB and Eastwood, the two realest Philly content creators. You already know, man. Shout out to DJ, always holding it down, man. He's the homie. I wasn't trying to make a whole thing, nah. You know, I was just acknowledging the fact that a certain Sixers content creator just unfollowed me on Twitter. You know, he probably got his feelings hurt, you know what I mean? But a lot of dudes do nowadays. A lot of dudes can't take a debate, so it's unfortunate. I love Simmons, but he doesn't play to his potential sometimes. Exactly, bro. I love Simmons. Simmons is my guy, man. I have too much merchandise about surrounding Ben Simmons to not love the guy. You know what I mean? But you just got dudes with blinders on. It's not the negativity, it's the delusional thinking. Exactly, bro. I'm ready to make this championship run. And Dwight gonna miss the free throw at the line. You two creators will have nothing to talk about when Ben gets traded. We'll have a lot to talk about if that ever was to happen. You know what I mean? Like, Sixers are always going to have a lot to talk about, man. We're a good team. We're a good team. We have a good future. No doubt about it. Matisse back in the game. Very good to see here. Sixers up 16. And Grant off the backboard. It's going to go in. Ready for the playoffs. I hear you, Scott. Hill up top. Going to give it to Tobias. And that is going to get blocked. Here come the Pistons. Bay. And he's going to slam it down for two. George Hill going to give to Shake Milton. Shake into Dwight. Dwight back to Shake. Shake around the screen, floating it up. It's off, and Dwight with the and one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. And one, Dwight Howard. You should react and analyze Devontae Smith highlights. Might do it. You think with Philly being a city of brotherly love, Philly content creators, that's what I'm saying, bro. And there's still some snakes in this thing, man. It's crazy, dude. Dudes really can't have a debate in 2021. It's sad, bro. Dudes' heads get way too big, way too fast. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Exactly, Marky. I always respect everyone's opinions, man. I love debating. Grant gonna drive, and that is a foul. Hit the deck hard. I don't know why some people can't understand they can like. That's what I'm saying, Sky. It makes no sense, bro. You criticize them because you love them. You know what I mean? Sixers up 14 here. The lead's been pretty solid all game. 1:45 to go here in the third. Grant going to miss the free throw. Shake Milton up top. Going to come around the screen, giving it to Mike Scott. Scott to Shake. Shake to George Hill. Hill for three. And it is off. Here comes Grant, and he's going to airball. That is an airball for Jeremy Grant. George Hill to Thybulle. Thybulle on the perimeter. 5 on the shot clock. Jake gonna drive. Kicking it. Dwight for 3. Bang! Dwight Howard knocking down a 3.
Yes, sir.
And the Wells Fargo is erupting. Let's go. Dwight with a beautiful 3. Let's go. Ooh, boy, that thing looked good. That thing looked good. Dwight Howard, man, getting really happy. Shout out to the Wells Fargo, man. Yes, sir.
You gotta bend your knees
when you're at the
free throw line.
When you're at the free throw line, man. Let's go, Dwight. Dwight Howard going mellow on him, baby. I love it. Hill gonna kick it out. Thybulle for 3, and that is gonna airball. And Matisse with another steal, baby. That's number 5. Give him 5. Let's go. Dwight Howard raining the 3s like it's earlier this season. Howard, another one. Oh, he airballed. I thought he was going to knock one. Look at him laugh. I thought he was going to drill it. He's having fun out there. They're giving him a standing O. They're giving him a standing O. They know he's trying, baby. Shout out to Dwight, man. And we are going to end the third quarter. Sixers lead it by 16 points. Let's go. You got to bend your knees from the 3-point line. I love it. I love it. Philly fans in SD, what is going on in the chat? When you're at the 3-point line, you got to bend your knees. When you're at the 3-point line. You gotta bend your knees. Number 1C, baby. Yes, sir, Philip. Let's go. Let's go. Dwight is a sniper, says Kane Scott. You already know, bro. Where's that free throw clip from? It's from one of his press conferences. Here comes Jackson driving, pulling up for 2, and that is off as we start the 4th. Hill up top. He's one-on-one on Killian Hayes. He's going to come around the screen. George Hill pulling up for 3, and it is good. Let's go, man. Hayes to Dumboya. And that is going to be airballed for 3. Another airball. 19-point lead. Shout out to Birds Nation. 302 coming in with a $5 donation. Thank you so much, bro. Says, can we clinch the #1 seed tonight? I don't think we can. I think if we win and the Nets lose, I think it'll be one more win and loss after that. I'm not exactly sure. As Mike Scott gets a block. That's crazy. But, wow. Thank you so much, Birds Nation. I appreciate you, man. And Dwight gonna miss the layup. And Jackson gonna make the 3. 10-20 to play in this one. Mike Scott actually having an impact tonight. It's crazy. White kicking it out. Mike Scott over to Shake. Shake to Danny for 3. And it is good. Danny Green reviving himself in the second half, baby. Let's go. Let's go. And a foul on Shake Milton. You gotta bend your knees. You already know, man. Rob saying yes, sir. We got 200 likes in the chat. Let me get the yes, sir going, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Killian Hayes for 3, and that's going to be good. Yes, sir, baby. Let's go. 16-point lead, Hill. And here come the Pistons. And they're going to lay it in for 2. Scott to Hill. Hill up top, going to drive, and he's going to lay for 2. Sixers up by 16 here. 8:45 to play. Hayes into Jackson. Jackson out to Hayes. Hayes for 3. And it is off. Sixers getting ready to crack 100 here. Hopefully soon. Jake going up for an easy 2. And it's not going to hit. Jackson to Servey, back to Jackson. And they're going to keep it with the Pistons. Jackson corner 3, and that's going to be good. Nice shot, man. And they're going to call a foul as well. Wow, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Shout out to my man, Cool Man Trev, coming in with a $20 donation. Thank you so much, bro. Give him some hype in the chat, man. Give him some love in the chat. Cool Man Trev, great channel member, and he's rejoining the Fire Take Nation. My God.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. First off, cool man Trev, thank you for the $20 bomb, my guy. He says, what's up, Fire Tate Nation? Sorry, I've been MIA. Been working. Hope all is well. The domination now. Hey, hope everything's good, my guy. Hope you're doing well. And I appreciate you a lot, bro. Thanks for tuning in. And thank you for rejoining the Fire Take Nation, home of the hottest takes, realest of the real. Welcome back, my guy. Appreciate you, man. Hope all is good. Much love to you, bro. By the way, I said earlier, we're going to be doing a call-in soon. So be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. Howard at the line here. 8 minutes to go. And he's going to hit the first one. And Embiid and Tobias getting ready to come back in. Both are good at the line. Sixers up 14 here. Let's see if we can hold this, man. Tobias back in the game and beat at the scorers table. Hayes going to go up off balance, and that is a nice bucket by Killian Hayes. And the three down the other end. Tobias cannot get it to go. It's a 12-point game. Pistons ball, 7:25 to go. Hayes, and it's going to get stolen. Here come the Sixers. Maxey, nice cross. And he's going to throw it down. Wow. Tyrese Maxey crossing right to left, going up and slamming it down with the left hand over two players. Wow. What a slam by Tyrese Maxey. Wow. What a play, man. Wow. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, man. He just went up on them, man. Right to left, throwing it down over two Pistons, man. That's what I'm talking about. He's got... Dude, he got up on that. He got up on that. Yes, sir, baby.
Yes, sir.
Wow. That was special. That was special. Glad Danny's picking up. Danny's playing well in the second half. Man, the Sixers leading it by 14 points here. And what a play we just saw by Tyrese Maxey, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. I love the kid's speed, his agility, his little floater. He's going to be good, man. He's going to be really good in a couple years. Marky says, I love that kid. Yo, Maxey's great, man. He's showing a lot of promise, to be honest. I love his energy. Can't wait till he gets more run for sure, man. He's making the most out of it. Look at this. Nice cross. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Here comes Lee. Lee going to drive to the basket, and the 2 is going to be off. 7 minutes to go, 14-point game. And Maxey is getting fouled again. Being aggressive, I love it. I love it. And Maxey going to miss the other free throw. Sixers leading it by 15. Lee on the perimeter coming around the screen. Lee going to drive, kicking it out. Now up top, Thybulle crossing, giving it. Here's Lee. And a shot clock violation. Great defense, man. Let's go. Sixers would make a trade for a guy like Zach LaVine. Who would you rather be the main trade piece, Ben or Toby? I don't know, man. I don't know. I see your point, though. You going to any playoff games? I don't know, Drummer Boy. Have to see. Thybulle are going to steal and slam it down on the other end. Sixers up by 13 here. 6:09 to go. Embiid going to give it to Maxey. Maxey going to drive, laying, and another foul. And he's going to the line again. Keep it up, man. Six minutes to go, man. And Maxey going to hit the free throw here. 15-point lead. 6 minutes to go. It's 104-89. The Sixers lead it. Here comes Lee around a screen. Gets it back up top. He's going to drive over this, whatever his name is, and he's going to miss the 3. Yo, chill. We don't gotta hide Jimmy J, man. He's a constant troll, you know what I mean? He hit him and then unhit him. That's funny. And Thybulle are gonna miss the 3. Here comes Lee laying. And that is off. Here come the Sixers. Embiid down low, and he's going to put it in for 2. Stewart up top. Going to give it to Lee. Lee coming around the screen. He's going to drive. Going up for 2. And it is good for Lee. 15-point game. Let's get this over with, Sixers. Come on, man. Come on. Embiid one-on-one with Stewart. Here comes the double. He's going to pull up, and that is money, baby. Wow. It's just way too easy for him, bro. Give him 27. Give him 27. Or, sorry, give him 29. Give him 29. Stewart pulling it up, and that is going to be off. Timeout by Doc. It looks like he's gonna have the curtain call, man. Time to go to the young guys. 17-point lead. The Sixers starters dominating. Is it true? Are my eyes not, deceiving me? Have the Sixers not blown a lead tonight? Let's put him away, man. Put him down. I didn't even know Louis Riddick was ringing the bell tonight. That's crazy. All good clips. You're good, man. Philip says, yes, sir. Everybody smash the like in the chat, man. Hit the subscribe. You know what to do, man. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's do it. One more win equals one more half game and a little bit closer to that 1 seed, baby. Let's keep on doing it. Let's keep doing it. Yeah, the Nets play the Nuggets at 10 p.m., so it's not going to be an easy game. Doc should go back to the 4-guard bench lineup. Might not be a bad idea. Thybulle's going to be huge, man. I'm telling you. Playing tournament is the dumbest thing the NBA's done in a while. I agree, Drummer Boy. I don't understand it at all. It's like, why? You know? Shout out to Dwight Howard with 19 off the bench. Hit a 3-pointer. Hit another jump shot. Maxey with 19 in his limited run. I'm loving it. Or his extended run tonight. Woo! 288 in the chat. You guys are the real ones, man, for tuning in to this game, sticking with me to the end. You guys are the best, man. Fire Take Nation holding it down. Home of the hottest takes. We got the strongest Sixers base here, man. Shout out to everybody. No frauds in the chat. No softies, you know what I mean? People that can have opinions, debate. I love it. I love it, man. Sixers playing well. Maxey going to give the Dwight to Danny. Danny down low to Tobias. Toby's going to post, laying, and the 2 is good. 18 for Tobias, and the Sixers lead it by 19 points. Here comes Lee. Lee going to give the Dumboya. Dumboya. Here comes Lee. Lee going up one hand. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. Man, Dwayne Casey went from the Raptors, then he left, they won the chip, and now he's with the Pistons, who just... Man, they just... down bad. Isaiah Joe getting ready to come in the game. Danny Green up top to Scott. Scott the Maxey going to pull up the 3, and man, it is looking beautiful right now. Wow. Tyrese Maxey's looking confident, man. He's looking confident. He's got 22 points, 2 for 3 from outside, and he's just looking really, really good. Looking really polished. Maxey to shake back to Maxey. Maxey up top, going to get the shake. And a foul on Dwight Howard. Elbowed a man in the face. Can't believe my eyes, guys, but the Sixers are not folding a lead. Here comes Isaiah Joe in the game. As of tonight, what's the magic number? I'm not exactly sure, but I think we'll know after the Nets game tonight. I've been trying to figure it out, but a couple more and we're set, man. Then we can rest a little bit. Isaiah Stewart for 3. That's going to be good off the backboard. Maxey in the city jersey is a different breed. Wow, and an alley-oop. Paul Reed comes in and immediately throws one down. I love this cat, man. And another steal by the Sixers. Paul Reed just comes right in and just keeps on playing tough, man. I love it. I love it. Sixers up 21, 2 minutes to go, and we can finally relax, man. Shake's going to get fouled on the 3, and he's going to the line for 3 shots. Maxey's going to get Shake minutes in the playoffs. Look, if Maxey's the hot hand, you run with it. You know what I mean? I was never mad about that. David, what's going on, my guy? Maxey balling out. I agree, bro. No doubt. Got to stay like that in the playoffs. Yeah, see if he gets some run, you know? I think after this game, it's one more win, and the Nets have to lose one more. I'm not exactly sure, but Nets might lose tonight against the Nuggets. It's going to be they got to fight that out. I don't even think they care, though, anymore about it, to be honest. And Rajon Tucker subs in the game. You know it is officially over. So we are going to go ahead. Let me get a 25-6 chain going in the chat. Hayes going to hit the 3. Let me get it going in the chat, guys, because the AI jersey, we haven't lost many games healthy. You know what I mean? Continuing to show up. So let me get that 25-6 going. Let's get the dubs rolling in the chat, baby. Let's go ahead and hit the horn.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. 3 is going to be good. The Pistons hit 100 points, and the Sixers are going to end up winning this game. So they just said on the broadcast the magic number is 2. So if Milwaukee loses, we win one. It's ours, man. The magic number is 2. Sixers are going to win their 8th straight game. Right now it's 118-100. We'll wait for the final score, but the Sixers are going to move to 47-21. 1 inch closer to that 1 seed, baby. 25-6 in the AI jersey. And we're grinding, man. Let's go. Let's do it. Killian Hayes backing up for 2. And that is good. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Pump that like up. Hit that subscribe. Shout out to everybody being in the stream, man. Sixers get 2 dubs on a back-to-back. Shout out to the great channel members, the new members. Here's a Rajon Tucker for 3. That's going to be airballed. And that'll be the last possession. Great to have a dub where we don't sweat at the end. I agree, Philly fans and SD. This guy's still trying to go up. They're really going to call a foul. They're really going to call a foul, though? For what, bro? There's 5 seconds left in the game. Come on. Can't wait for the playoffs, man. Shout out to everybody who tuned into this one, man. I know it's tough to watch, but another great dub by the Sixers. It's going to be 8 straight. Can't believe they called a foul right here, man. Oh, man. I would love a live stream for a playoff game live with RB. Imagine that, man. Sixers are going to get the dub 118-104 The Sixers advance to 47-21 and have won their 8th straight game, with the magic number being 2. That means any combination of Sixers and Bucks losses that count up to 2. So if we win 1 and they lose 1, the first seed is ours, man. So another great win. Shout out to the Sixers for taking care of business. Dwight 19 and 14, Embiid with 29 points, 11 for 13, and Maxey with 22 points. You gotta love it, baby. Let's go. Happy Mother's Day in advance to all the great mothers out there. And man, shout out to everybody. Feeling good. Feeling great. Woo. Milwaukee's next game is San Antonio. Ours is Indy. Secret underdog, my guy, says yes, sir. Shout out to Drummer Boy, Clips, Ryan Rowe, Michael, Andy, Clips, Samaj, my dude, Ethan, what's going on? Lakers fan up in here. Scott, Darian. Do play-by-plays for the play-in tournament. Might have to do that. Might have to do it. We'll see. Jules, Eshan, Scott. I'm actually about to hop off here in a couple minutes here, but Sixers get the dub 118-104. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my guy Bro Key, calculating the win percentage, 80.6%. I love it. Philly fans and SD, appreciate you a lot. Shout out to the great channel members. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Sixers get another easy win, man. They take care of business, and they are now 47-21, 8-game winning streak, with the magic number being 2 to clinch the 1 seed. Let's go, baby. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream, and we will catch you next time in a couple days. So you guys be safe, man. Have a good one. Happy Mother's Day in advance, and I will catch you on the next one, man. Peace.